What if one week could change the face of Canada? Wildfires force thousands from their homes. Postal workers hit the picket lines, and pride lights up Toronto's streets. I'm David from Politically Canadian, and this is your front row seat to the biggest stories shaking up our nation from June 1st to 7th, 2025. Buckle up for the ride. That'll leave you informed, inspired, and ready to join the conversation. Let's dive in. And don't forget to smash that subscribe button to stay in the loop. First up, let's talk about the wildfires scorching our provinces. By June 7th, over 212 wildfires were blazing across Canada, with British Columbia, Alberta, Manitoba, and Ontario hit hardest. In Manitoba, the entire province was under an extreme fire danger warning, and over 33,400 people were evacuated from 3 provinces, including Indigenous communities airlifted by the Canadian Armed Forces. In La Ronge, Saskatchewan, a trailer burned as flames closed in, and smoke drifted as far as Europe. Premier Scott Moe called it a brutal start to a wildfire season that usually peaks in June. It's a stark reminder of our changing climate and a call to support our firefighters and displaced families. So, what can we do? Donate to relief funds, stay fire smart, and keep spreading awareness. This fight's not over, and we're tougher than the toughest blazes. Speaking of fights, let's shift to a battle brewing at Canada Post. On June 5th, the Canadian Union of Postal Workers filed an unfair labor practice complaint against Canada Post, accusing management of bargaining directly with workers to undermine the union. With 55,000 workers involved, talks stalled despite federal mediators stepping in. Jobs Minister Patty Hajdu urged both sides back to the table, but no deal yet. This could disrupt mail delivery for millions, especially with holiday season looming. Raise your hand if you're waiting on a package. Yeah, me too. Let's hope they sort this out before our mailboxes start collecting cobwebs. Now, for some brighter news, Pride Month kicked off in Toronto on June 1st with a bang. The theme, All In, celebrated inclusivity, and the city buzzed with flag-raising ceremonies and plans for over 400 performers across 8 stages. The Church and Wellesley Village BIA announced its 11th annual Village Fest, set for June 20th to 22nd, promising Canadian talent galore. It's a beautiful reminder that love and community always shine through, no matter the challenges. So show up, support, or just send some love to the two-spirit lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersex, and plus community. All right, let's pivot to the economy, because your wallet's feeling the heat too. On June 7th, mortgage rates held steady, with 30-year fixed rates at 6.83% and 15-year rates at 5.85%. But home equity line of credit rates spiked, making it trickier for homeowners to tap their equity. Not gonna lie, my investment strategy is mostly buy Timbits and hope for the best, but these stocks might be worth a peek. Now, let's zoom in on Timmins, Ontario, where the Canadian Mining Expo on June 5th hosted a massive job fair, with mining companies desperate for workers. From nurses to heavy equipment operators, it's a goldmine of opportunity, pun intended. Over 1,000 attendees showed up, proving our resource sector is still a powerhouse. If you're job hunting, Timmins might be calling your name. And finally, a quick shout out to our athletes. At the Canadian Swimming Trials on June 7th, stars like Summer McIntosh lit up the pool, prepping for the 2025 World Championships. McIntosh, fresh off a 3-week altitude camp, swam a blazing 4-minute, 10-second 400 freestyle in prelims. Canada's ready to make waves on the global stage. From wildfires to workers' rights, pride to swimming pride, this week showed Canada's heart, grit, and spirit. But here's the real talk. These stories aren't just headlines. They're our lives, our communities, our future. So, what's your take? Drop a comment. Which story hit home for you? Share this video with your friends, because staying informed is how we stay strong. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button to join the Politically Canadian crew. Going forward, we would be dropping these recaps every Sunday to keep you in the know. Canada's not just a place, it's a promise. Let's keep fighting for it together. I'm David, and this is Politically Canadian. See you next Sunday.